Hi, my name is Rhonda Marsh, and I have changed my YouTube channel from the obscure one to diabetes without medication. And this is really what I am working with. I decided to not take medication while while I have diabetes. And the reason why is because, number one, metformin scares the hell out of me. Number two, insulin. I'm of the opinion that if you take insulin, then your body will accept the insulin but will no longer produce as much more, so it makes you more like your body just shuts down because you're giving it something. But what I understand from the medical medium Anthony Williams books is that what's happening, the reason why I have diabetes is, number one, I'm overweight. Number two, my liver is just overtaxed. There's just too much sugar, too much oil, too much fat in food that I eat. I don't want to talk about anybody else and society or anything like that. I can only go by what I've done. I have this sugar addiction. I'm going to say it's an addiction because that's what it is. It is really difficult for me to get rid of that. And I also love junk food and stuff like that. So I'm trying really hard to limit that and make alternative choices. I do love meat. I'm a meat eater. I've always been a meat eater. When I do eat vegetarian, I can do that for 2 or 3 days. Oh, sorry. I can do that for 2 or 3 days, but then all of a sudden I have to have some kind of meat or something. I just feel like something's missing there. And that's something that I'm going to work on. But okay, so then there's also the research I've done. All right, now when I was younger, I had an opportunity to go to Sweden. And when I was in Sweden, I lost a lot of weight. Now at that time I was maybe 140 pounds and was a size 12. But when I was there, I lost a lot of weight, not only because the food is cleaner, but because I was like riding a bicycle everywhere. And I went from a size 12 to a size 9. And of course, as soon as I got back to the States, I started putting weight back on, which really sucked. But part of that is the fact that all of our food has stuff added to it, like natural flavors, sugar, syrup, corn syrup, preservatives and additives. And other countries, especially in Europe, they just don't add that stuff. Anywhere you go beyond the United States borders, they just don't add that kind of stuff. And I am sick and tired of food companies adding this stuff into the food to make it more addicting, including the chemicals that they're putting into our food to make it addictive, so you eat more, like Lay's potato chips. They make it so it's addicting. When you eat one, you have to eat more because there's chemicals in it. Anyway, so that's just me. Now, when I first found out that I was diabetic, I started purchasing teas, spirulina, and other items to help me with that. But then money got tight, and I just couldn't afford that stuff anymore. And of course, it made it worse. There was a time last year when I was donating plasma And when you're donating plasma, it's the plasma that takes that protects you. And when you're donating plasma, you lose a lot of that protection. And during that time, I ate incorrectly, and I think that made it worse. So also, I am doing a lot of research, but I haven't had an incentive to actually do this on my own without having some way to be accountable for it. So with this channel, I hope that I will be more accountable to what I eat, and because I have to show you, you know, I have to show you I have to show you what I'm eating and what I'm doing, and actually have results. I do not have test strips right now because Medicaid doesn't pay for it, and I have to get a new prescription from my doctor. My doctor wrote a prescription for the wrong type, so that's getting situated. And I don't have a scale so that I can do my weight, and I don't want to do that on camera either. But these things are the way it is. I do want you to know that I appreciate the chance to actually prove it, not only to other people that you can be on diabetes and not take medication, but also to prove it to myself. So we'll see what happens. I want to thank you for stopping by and checking up on me. And if you have any questions, or if you need more information, or if you want to vent, you can go ahead. And if you think I'm crazy, I know my doctors think I'm crazy too. So you wouldn't be the only one to think I'm crazy for trying to manage my diabetes without medication. And also, I want you to know that there's two other things. One, I have a thyroid problem with Hashimoto's, and I have to take medication for that. And then I'm also a stress eater, so when I get stressed out, I eat junk. So you know, if you can, help me be accountable for that. And well, I'm nervous about this because I'm putting it out there, and now I really do have to do something about it. But anyway, as soon as I can get my test strips back and find out what my glucose is and everything, I will let you guys know, and then we'll see as time goes by how it can be made better. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you all. Thank you for helping me on this journey, and we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. So thank you so much. All right.